Hello.
Oh, we on, are we?
Yes, we are.
Rippling.
We back again.
Hey. How's everyone out there? Good. How you? I haven't seen you for a while.
I've been here.
No, you weren't. Where were you?
Somewhere nice and warm.
Oh my goodness. Lucky you. Was
Yes, I'm
it
back.
Phuket?
Phuket. Yes, I
Yes.
did. I went over there, did some studying and mingle with people.
Nice. How was that?
It was awesome.
Nice.
It was good
Which-
to see everyone.
Brings me to today's episode. Now, yeah, you were in airports, traveling all around. And so I wanted to talk about today. I want to talk about where we are
Yes.
and how
Where
to
are
get
we?
here. We're in Hokkaido.
Do you know where Hokkaido is? Do you know where Japan is? I think you do. But let me show you something. Hang on a sec. I've got something ready for you to see. Yes, there it is. Yep. Let me check. Yep. Ta-da-dun. This is Japan, as you can see. And do you know where Hokkaido is? Ta-da-dun. It's this northern island of Japan. It's a very cute shaped island, I think.
Right, we've got the big cities there, which is Sapporo on the west coast.
Sapporo's here.
Yeah, then we've got like in the middle of it, Asakawa is another big one, right in the
Mhm.
middle, up the top there.
There's Hirano. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if we go across to the east coast,
Hmm.
we're getting closer to where we are, which is right there, Obihiro.
That's where it is. Obihiro. And just above Obihiro, there's a place called Otofke. Oh,
Hey.
just disappeared. Yes, Otofke. That's where we are. And
Yeah, the good thing about Hokkaido is, well, is there any much of a history that people want to know about Hokkaido?
well, Hokkaido's history is a bit more than 100 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
closer to 200, I'd say.
Bit less than 200.
Well, for when the settlers came, and I think they settled firstly down in the south part, which was Hakodate, and the rest of it was pretty much all the indigenous population, which is the Ainu.
I knew people were living here for a long time.
Yeah.
And actually, my grandfather, when he was about 4 years old, he came into Hokkaido with his parents, which is my great-grandparents.
Right.
And they were the pioneers around this area.
There you go. And I
Yes.
can't imagine what Obihiro would have been like all those years
I
ago.
can't even imagine. Like during the winter time, even now it gets about -20, -25.
Mm.
But I'm sure around that time, it was much, much colder. And of course, there's no houses. So they had to build a kind of quick house with all these trees. And I remember my grandpa telling me when he was little that he had this little hut that they were living in, but there's no doors. So in wintertime, when there's a blizzard, all this snow comes in the house. And when they're sleeping with the blankets and all the stuff, whatever they had around them, around here, it gets all like frosty, and it was almost like a snow. So that's how cold it was around that time. Must be about, I don't know, close to 100 years old. No, it was more than 100 years ago. I think if my grandpa was alive, he would have been 110-ish
Wow,
right now, I think.
it's a good innings. So a little bit, Hokkaido is a little bit like the Alaska, I suppose. It's in the
We
northern
got
part.
bears too.
we got bears, the wildlife, the nature, the mountains, and which is also quite popular is the number of onsens that are in Hokkaido, and that's quite popular with a lot of people. So what have we got? The main three types of onsens, which would be, how's my geography and knowledge about this one? Oh, well, there's the chloride ones, which is first. Here we go.
Okay. I
So-
have no idea.
Well, yeah. So the chloride ones, which are a salt base. So
Yeah.
all the onsens usually have three chemicals, which is magnesium,
Mhm.
and sodium
Mhm.
and calcium.
Mhm.
And then they break out into the like sodium chloride,
Yeah.
magnesium chloride. So if you look at where we are in Sapporo, we're going to go back to Sapporo way.
Oh, it's far away. Okay.
So we've got down there now. That's Sapporo is very popular. Just
Oh.
a little bit further south of Sapporo,
There's
you've got
Sapporo here.
the little green areas, and you might know of these areas called Josanke and
They're famous onsen.
Niseko. We can see there, which is oh, look at those. Yeah,
This is
so those
Niseko.
mountain areas which are quite famous. Now these are all like chloride onsens there, which are salt base, which
I
is quite
see.
nice. And Toyako, which is a little lake there. It's beautiful too.
Mhm.
And you want to do that one?
That's all right. I'll do it.
Okay.
You keep talking.
Yeah, so we've got the in Toyako. So these are all areas all famous for skiing and snowboarding, and there was also the Olympics in Sapporo and all that. And many people know of the snowboarding and the skiing, and even the summertime, the activities is quite a lot. Now, the chloride onsen, which is a salty style, is really good for relaxing muscles. So it's perfect for all those areas. You go for a ski and a snowboard, and then you can relax in an onsen, which is your basic salt baths, which is quite nice. Now, the other thing about the chloride onsens is that they're really very colorless, I think. And they're a little bit
very
salty.
clear, I think.
Yeah, so it's like taking a bath in the hot sea, which is really nice. So the other type of onsens that we have in Hokkaido, which is probably the one more people are normally used to seeing, is the sulfur.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, you can smell it from miles away.
And that's your typical kind of volcano looking with the gas. And it's quite yellow. And if we go down near Shitose, there's a very popular place called Noboribetsu.
Where would that be? There it is.
And down there. Now, this area is quite, as you can see from the little picture there, all the steam and the gas. Now, these are the sulfur onsens. Now, they can turn into like kind of milky white color.
Yeah.
Yellow, and they're there. And because it's sulfur and it's yellowy, milky, the gases are the main ones, but they still have the magnesium, the chloride, and the sodium, but they're sulfates instead of sodium, instead of chlorates. So it makes it a little bit more smelly.
Very
because it's gassy. Yeah, but it's these particular onsens, they're good. What are the sulfurs ones good for?
Not really sure what they're good for.
I think they're also good. These ones are good for the blood pressure, diabetes, things like that. That's what they say. Because when you're in the gas, the area kind of clears it. And then, so we've also got these kind of onsens a little bit further north, which is Sonkyo.
Yeah.
If you want to go down near Sonkyo, which is also another little volcanic sort of area. There by Saikawa.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Around there. And there are all the big mountains too. The biggest mountain there in Hokkaido is Asahidake, which is like
really beautiful mountain. Yeah.
So these are all the mountain areas, and that's where Sonkyo and all of these areas. So you can see the smoke coming off there again. So these will be the sulfate sort of onsens, which are yellow color. And if we go further down, there's also Akan, which is a beautiful lake. And that's also known for its somewhere around there.
There it is. There's Akan.
Yes, so that's also, and all those lakes that are around near there obviously are craters from the volcanoes before. So Mashu and Akan, this is also another famous onsen area, but it's also the sulfur style onsen, which are really good too, which are very popular. Which leaves us to coming down east. And then Obihiro, Otofke, Tokachi. Now these are this is a different style of onsen. This area around here, and it's very rare. These are called the Moor onsens, Moor.
Yeah, it's a German word.
Right, which basically means peat or moss, I think. And the reason why this is quite unique is, well, it's rare for one, because you have to get the right kind of geography to have this over the millennials of years. It has to be flat, it has to be near a river, and it just keeps marshlanding, keeps building on top of each other until it becomes charcoal. And the wells filter through the onsen wells and comes up. So you have a lot of iron, you have a lot of minerals, and they're basically very, very old, ancient plant life.
Yeah.
So you have the algae, the moss, all sorts of wonderful things that we don't really, we haven't seen for millions of years.
Yeah.
That are coming up through the microbes and get into the onsen. Now, these particular onsens, the Moor ones, are kind of iron based, so there's lots of minerals in it. And the one particular thing about these ones, it's quite silky, smooth.
It's good for your skin.
Yeah,
It makes your skin very beautiful, smooth.
it's basically a natural moisturizer. People
Yeah.
love it.
It is.
Apart from all the other health aspects of it,
Mhm.
Relaxing, of course, is like with all onsens, and is really good. But the other quality about the Moor, it's very rare in this area. For all of Japan, there's not too many of them, I think.
Mhm.
And in Europe, I think there's only around by Greenland or Germany. I'll have to check my geography on that. I'm not really sure, but
There's a place called Baden-Baden in Germany.
Baden-Baden.
Baden-Baden. They got
I
the
like it.
same sort of baths.
Really?
Yeah.
They have Oktoberfest.
I think so.
I think we should plan a trip next year for Baden-Baden and Oktoberfest.
Sounds good to me.
I like
We'll
my
meet you
beer.
there.
Yes. Oh, and one more thing, which is very not only unique for this area, but especially for us, because the other places don't have it. Our onsen is also carbonated.
Hit the bubbles.
Yes. So it's like a little jacuzzi there. So
It's a
that's
natural, yeah.
natural bubbles that comes up from the waters.
Mm.
Now, it doesn't, obviously, it's not like you turn the jacuzzi on and go,
No, it's not like that.
it's none of that. But when you sit in the water, you actually start feeling the bubble effects around you.
Whole body gets covered with bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that also aids all the relaxation. So that's an interesting fun. And I don't know about the other onsens around the Tokachi, but we definitely have that one.
Mhm.
We definitely have carbonated. There's not too many carbonated ones either
No.
around Japan. So
And also the temperature is quite unique because the temperature of that particular bath is just a little bit warmer than our body temperature. So when you're actually in the bath, you feel like you're back in your mummy's belly before you're born. I think that's about the right temperature.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So it's really, really nice.
That's
and
interesting when you
relaxing.
think about it, like having a bath and you'd be basically back into your mummy's belly again.
Yeah, it's Mother Earth. So
Okay.
it's mum.
And it makes me also think that when we are like,
Keep going.
also makes me think of like when we're actually born, before we're born, when we're actually conceived in the first part, we're surrounded by water. And that's when the most important part of our development as humans, as anything, any creatures at all, becomes, the cells start to divide and all the main organs start forming then. And it's because you're surrounded in water. So kind of think of the bath as when you're going back in there, you're almost like letting your body recover and letting your body rejuvenate and your cells started to multiply again. So it's actually very therapeutic. And oh, my wifey's back.
Yes.
Yay.
Therapeutic.
Yeah. So being submerged in water
Mhm.
for the therapy. But our bodies are also like 78% water, isn't it?
Exactly.
Which makes me think of tonight.
Ooh, full moon.
It's a blood moon.
It's a blood moon.
I think it's the last one for another 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
So if you got a chance, go out there and have a look at it and start going. Oh. Do we have any blood moon specials for the baths coming up?
I don't
We
know.
should do that. You can have
Yeah.
full, let the tides affect you.
Every 4 years we have these special plans.
Yeah, something like that.
We can do that.
Yes.
Let me think about it now.
Yes. The ideas person.
Yes. But excuse me. I want to make some kind of plans for the people who's watching this show, especially for you. So let us think about it and make a plan for you
Yeah, I
that
think
you can stay here and then enjoy the bath, not only the big bath, but the public bath, but we have the private bath that we were talking about last week.
yes.
Yeah. So that includes, so you can enjoy both two styles, I think.
Yeah, so this particular show that we've been doing for about a couple of months now,
No, it's about a month and a bit.
about a month and a bit.
Yeah.
So we're just testing the waters with the ripples. But
Yes.
starting next year, I think we'll have a full on. We'll be better at it, and we'll just have lots of little things that we can talk about, and we'll have some guests that we can talk to, and
Yeah, that'd be nice. I
and,
love having guests.
Yeah, and teach you a little bit more about onsens in Hokkaido and all of our styles. But the other good thing that we've noted if you do want to travel through Hokkaido and stuff, the interesting thing is that Sapporo, of course, being a big city, has an airport.
Mhm.
Saikau has an airport.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that we can go. But Obihiro has an airport too.
This place,
Yeah,
yes.
so even if you're thinking, well, look, we just saw that map and Sapporo is there and we got to take a train ride all the way there. It's not. You can get to us by plane.
Yeah, from Tokyo, from Haneda to Tokachi Obihiro Airport.
And
It's only about an hour and a half. Flight.
Yeah, the flight's about an hour. And once you're in Obihiro Airport, then it's probably about another 20-minute bus ride to the station.
40, yeah.
And then about a 10-minute drive to our place. So it's not that bad. Have we seen the video of our place? How you come up?
No, not
There
yet.
we go. So this is what it looks like anyway.
Yes.
We'll get you from
Yep. Hang on a sec. Which means, what do I do? Next time. Okay,
Sorry, I
here's
called it
it is. This is.
Welcome to us.
So you arrive in the airport and you drive through like a farm area and then coming into Obihiro station. And then from station, you come through the city and then this residential area, which is what you're seeing right now. This is our place in this wood.
Right, there's our driveway.
Yeah.
Welcome to the green
tunnels, green tunnels. Yes, this is driveway coming up to our place. We're up on a little hill, so you have to come up. This is in summertime, so it's full of green. And coming through the gate, and this is our property. This is our Marumigaoka. Yeah, you see all these trees on the side? They're more than 1,000 years old. They know the history about Hokkaido much more than we do. Yes, and this is our parking area. Welcome to Marumigaoka Onsen. Chicka-chan. We're back. So you see it? That's where it is. Hang on. I'll do it.
We've got some customers there. So that's our place and the onsen Hokkaido. So if you do want to come around and visit Hokkaido, I thoroughly recommend coming on the east side as well. A lot of people don't do it. They come straight to the big cities and go to Sapporo. And the other good thing about it is any time of the year, it's actually quite nice, whether it's winter, summer, spring, or autumn. It's all good and easily accessible, even in the winter, even though it's -20, it might put you off, but there's definitely ways to get around. It doesn't seem to bother a lot of people using cars or taxis, and even in Sapporo, all the trains and everything they run. There's lots of snow festivals and things like that. But basically, yeah, it's easy to come and, oh, here she goes. All sorts of action going on here, like there usually is. But hopefully we'll start working on giving you some package deals and things like that to make it easier for anyone to come and visit if they want to. And yeah, as far as the Onsen Ripples goes, we will be doing lots of interviews and giving you more information about onsens. And well, today was like a geography lesson and all of that. So hopefully by next year we can all get it up and running and everything's smooth.
Nice and smooth.
just like that.
Yes. All right. Sorry, I'm back. So what's been
And
happening?
what's been happening? Can you tell me about coming over here and some packages that we'll be organizing for everyone?
Yes.
And any time of the year is good. Winter, spring, summer, fall, Hokkaido,
Every season.
Obihiro,
Yeah.
Sapporo, it's all good.
So whenever you come to Hokkaido, just drive around. Hokkaido is quite big when you think about it. But it's about the same size as Tasmania in Australia, isn't it?
Same.
Yeah, it's the same size. So if you've been there, you know the size. You kind of see. But yeah, there's a lot of places to see in Hokkaido. And if you go up on north, then there's a national heritage area, which is called Shiretoko.
Yep.
And there's wild animals living, and you probably see bears.
Yeah,
And
you will see
deer.
bears.
Well, tons of deer is around on the road everywhere.
Speaking of heritage, did you know that when I was saying the onsens it's quite rare, the Muir onsen area is all part of the heritage list too.
It is Hokkaido heritage.
Yeah, you go. Not all
Yes.
the other onsens, just this one. Yeah,
Special.
there you go.
That's why. So yeah, look forward to it. And I hope you enjoy these different kinds of bath in different areas. And if you're particularly looking for beautiful, smooth skin, then more onsen is the best, I think. Because actually, I don't put any makeup on, and I don't put any moisturizing liquid, because I use this bath as a moisturizer, which works really well. So hopefully you enjoy it. You come here and experience it. Yeah. All right. There's a couple other customers coming in. So that's about it for now. And we look forward to see you next week at 1:00 on Tuesday at Onsen Ripples in Marumigaoka Onsen. All right, Claude's coming back just to say bye.
See you guys next week.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.
Mwah.